Man, they came today. Just looking at it. There's no couches, no chairs, and no table. This is all that's left. This place is emptying fast as every day persists. Then we look in here in the garage, and so far, this is what the garage looks like. So far, it's getting to the point of it being nice and clean. I mean, this place was packed when my stepbrothers were bringing all their stuff from their old house, bringing it here, and so far they kept it here until they could close on their new home. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? Jay Baker Vlogs here. Welcome to the next episode of Love's new series. Well, guys, we are in the family room. Do believe you hear an echo going on because there ain't no furniture. And so far, as you guys can see, there's basically all that's left. And like I said, this place is getting cleaned out. All the furniture, all the things that are in here. It's just my bedroom that will be cleaned out. We are getting closer and closer as each and every day continues to go on. Well, last week we did our 1 full hour season premiere of Love's new series, and so far I got to the point where I felt like I was angry and rageful towards my ex-friend Benny. But as time goes on, we have to move on and just forgive of what had happened. But anyway, guys, I know that he's done a lot of terrible things. And a lot of y'all, even myself, question these things that he's probably done. He's had a rough life. I mean, everybody knows it. And probably he don't even know what hurt feels like. Not like I do. Not like the last year that I went through all these things that had happened. But you know what? I guess it's water over the dam, I guess. But anyway. Well, guessing we look in the fridge, and so far as we look, this is all that we've got. I have got 1 bag of cheese, in case if I want to make a burrito or something. My dad took all the eggs, and so far this right here was where we kept all the sandwich meat. In case if we want to make a sandwich or something. But anyway, guys, I'm going to say this. I know last week was very, very rageful. I am getting to the point where I'm getting there. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be changing a lot of things. But everybody knows that it's a healing process, and it just, oh man, what was that? The ice? But anyway, it takes time. Like I said, 10 years from now, things could get better. And I do believe that things will get better. But anyway, well, it was nice. Last week we got the rain. It was pretty nice to see it for the first time in a long while. We didn't see our bad lightning storm during season 5, which that was terrible. I thought this whole place was going to burn down to the ground. But anyway. Well, hello, love. What you doing? You're doing your donuts, yes? But anyway. What, you learning how to... You're learning how to stand on your own 2 feet. Wow. That's pretty good. But anyway, this is what the sky looks like. We have maybe some high clouds, a few clouds from time to time. But evidently, we do have more rain in the forecast than we anticipated. I mean, like I said, it's much needed. I mean, we can't say no to it. It's good for the grass, and if you ever have that point where you're going to grow yourself a garden, then rain and warm water that falls from the clouds to the ground, and you have lightning and that warms up the rain. It's like vitamin water for the plants, and it's really good when you have all that nitrogen in the water, and it'll be good for your fruits and veggies. In case if you ever think about having a garden, which that's what my dad had when they lived here. But anyway, guessing we are down to our final few episodes of being in this place, and so far we do have our new filming place coming along really nicely. Whether if it's out in Brady, Brownwood, or Early, I mean, just depends where this place is going to be. And so far, every weekend, I could go down, see Love. I could see her whenever I want. I could see her during the holiday season, like Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's. Just depends what my schedule looks like. But anyway, at Camp Bullis, we don't have a schedule. We know when we work, when we get off, what our days are, and our weekends, Saturday and Sunday, we're completely off. My dad always told me, he always said, Jonathan, I would do anything to have a job that had weekends off. And I took this job. This job is a good paying job. $15 an hour, janitorial work. You're on a military, Navy, Marines, all of these type of military personnel that are on base you know, it's good to meet the personnel, especially a pretty good sergeant that I know. And we became instant friends. And he told me one day, he said, if any of my students give you trouble or they raise hell for you, you come to me and I will cook their goose. And I was like, okay, I will do that. But anyway, he just told me and stuff. But anyway, it's fun to work, try some new things, but evidently missing the old, which was Sam's. And so far miss some good friends over there. But knowing moving on is a good thing. It's good to try something new every now and then. And even though Sam's, they didn't give me weekends off, they didn't give me no time to be off. They denied my friend's wedding to me. They said, oh no, you know, you don't need to go to a wedding. You don't need to be driving all 8 hours and 28 minutes just to go see him get married. You know? I got so mad that one day I really wanted to just say enough was enough. But I couldn't. I said, you know what? I will wait until they terminate me. By May 28th of last year, they terminated me, and they said, well, you know, this is what he wanted. Well, basically, it was the company's decision that they terminated me right off the bat. But I'm not going to explain what happened. That is of the past, and I know there's a lot of people that don't want to hear that. I mean, we live in the past, we dwell in the past, but if we move on and we create the future that we have in front of us with opportunity, then so far we move on. But anyway, well, what are you doing? Just sitting there being good? You gonna eat the hornets? Yeah, go ahead. Heh. It looks like them two hornets are fighting each other. They had each other in a headlock. Getting stung by hornets, that's not a fun and pleasant experience. I mean, it hurts like crazy when you get stung by them. I got stung in the back of this leg right here. And boy, did it hurt like fire. But anyway. You know, there are days that I thought about all these videos that I did talking about what had happened between me and Benny. I know that we'll never see him again. I know that this fight shouldn't have happened the way that it did. And this is what causes division. Division, what we watch on TV, and how this affects us negatively. You know, you watch something stupid like that fake news crap, and really, it'll just get inside your head. It'll eat at you until the day you go off on somebody. And then you're going to have an argument, which we've already did. And that was during last year in 2022. You know, this argument should have never have happened. But it was him who literally was in constant denial and was not being a friend, not being truthful to his word of saying, here's your money. I pay everything back that I borrowed for the last 9.5 years from 2014 to 2022. But it's like, it brings me to that home improvement episode where Tim and Jill, through the whole entire series, seasons 1 through 8, they fought over things and was thinking that, oh no, this is going to cause a division between them. Yes, husband and wife fight because they don't agree of things that would go on, but they fight. That's part of life. But that's what happens. There's a lot of people that fight each other instead of being united. That's what the United States of America represents. United we stand, divided we fall. And I don't understand or know, how people just don't even realize that. But you gotta put your foot down and say, you know what? As Americans, we ought to stand united. Because if we are divided, it's not fun for us to be the way that we are. And I really hope that Benny will change his ways. Think about what he's doing. Think before you do these stupid, crazy things that you're doing. Oh, 9.5 years, I tried telling you that. And you refused to hear what I had to say. And that made me upset to the point that you didn't care about me. I'm sorry to say that. It's the God's honest truth. You were all in it for yourself. I can't believe how selfish you turned out to be. I could have just said to myself that enough was enough, and indeed it was. But for me, my advice to him is this: he needs counseling. He needs to go and get physical and mental counseling. And I think I need to do the same because these problems between me and him, they are going to continue, but I pray they don't because I hope, you know, I read the Bible and read the Word and ask for help in regarding solutions to my problems. And I really do hope that Benny will find it in his heart that all the stuff that I told him was the God's honest truth. You know, when you watch this stuff on TV and you just bring it right into my vehicle, it showed to me that the drama was in your life and shows how corrupt that you become. Why do you watch this stuff? What will it say to you? These people that you see on the media outlets, all they do is brainwash people. They don't tell you nothing. All they do is repeat the same thing. It's a broken record. I kept telling him day in and day out and challenging him to turn that crap off and put a movie on. Something, you'd say, hey, I'd rather watch a movie and get away from the garbage. Because that's all it is. It's garbage. You know what? And I quit watching the news a long time ago. Because basically, look what it turned to people. Because, you watch these politics. You watch these politicians and all these things that are going on right now. And you think about it. That's not something that I would want to watch. I mean, get away from all that and put you a movie on or watch something funny like Home Improvement. You know? I mean, that really cheers me up. Or I just come out and do my videos of Love's new series. And so far, our last week's being here. I mean, you look at what's going on inside this house. Day by day, the furniture is getting out of here. And I'm getting closer and closer to getting moved on that other side of town where I can meet new friends and still chat with those that I still love to this day, like Duncan and his family. They said to me last week, they said, hey, you are family, man. And I love Duncan. I love his wife. I love the baby. And I would do anything to help them, to make sure that they had whether money to help them put a meal on the table. And Duncan, he's been a real friend instead of that Benny guy. Duncan, he understands what I went through because of what Benny did. You know, it was There was a lot of things that happened in 2022 that I still remember. There's a lot of things. And and like I said, 10 years, 11 years to heal. I hope that I could become that inspiration for people to see. And I hope and pray that that healing will begin no later than today, which is our second week of September. But anyway, where are you going? Do you remember this? Huh? I remember doing that back in season 1. That was my favorite thing to do. But it is a humid day, and that rain was much needed last week. And I think a lot of memories in this yard. I remember that lightsaber video that Duncan and I did. And yeah, we didn't have these trees. Well, we pretty much did, but this tree was just a whole lot tinier than what it was. Guys, I gotta say, as we progress through this journey together, because we went through season 6 and 7, and now we're pretty much to the 8th as well. This will pretty much be our last few episodes to be here while our new filming place is getting prepared for Love's new series as we continue through the 8th season, wrapping up the second term. And so far, we are hopefully going to announce something cool for you guys that y'all may like. And so far, this year in 2023 alone, we are renewing a new term. I know this couldn't wait, but Love's new series, the third term, will be created. Beginning this year in 2023, going till next year in 2024. And I gotta say, it's a pretty good idea that we have seasons 9 through 12 all together. And if we get a fourth term, say seasons 13 through 16, or 13 through 16. I was right the first time. But anyway, we will definitely have our filming place wherever we are just know that this place, the Springwood House, will be remembered because a lot of our filming will be out the Brady House, where we'll still have new episodes every week. And hopefully, this will be my first Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's being by myself. But evidently, get to celebrate it with my family wherever it is. That hopefully, me and Love will have another Christmas package opening pretty soon. And knowing that her birthday is just a few weeks away, as she turns 7. I mean, gonna be pretty good. She gets that ice cream, or I get her a Dairy Queen ice cream cone or whatever, and I take it to her, and she enjoys that vanilla milk ice cream. It's gonna be really good. Yeah. But anyway. Oh, what are you doing? Where do you think you're going? Well, you come here. You come here. I always wanted a hug. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They're probably gonna go eat grass or something. I gotta say, this episode gonna be pretty long. I may just put 2 episodes together. But nah, we're just gonna do one a week, like I've always been doing for the last 7 years. What? Ay, don't you, hey, Love, don't you spit. I know you love to mess with him. What? You want me to scratch your ears? You don't have hornets in your ears, do you? No, I hope not. There's a little bit of mosquitoes out here. Yeah. Well, y'all stay out here. Nuh-uh, love. No. No. Nope. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. But anyway, getting a little too hot. Man, this big thing, I think it needs to be over here. Oh, you know what I think this thing is? This is a tortilla press. No, you just get your tortillas, put that down, and give it a good squeeze right there. But anyway, wow, this place, it's empty as we all look at it. No more chairs, no more couches. All I can say is it's empty just by looking at it. Yep. Even the table is gone. It's what happens when you get ready to move out. I don't even know if they came in here and took anything out of this bedroom. They probably didn't. But anyway, well, want to thank you guys for coming in to this new episode of Love's New Series. We are back next Friday for our next episode. And our last few weeks being here. Well, hope everybody has a good week. We'll see y'all next Friday. Goodbye for now.